since early in the 19th century. Historically, vaccines have prevented and in some cases eradicated diseases. For example, smallpox worldwide and polio in the United States. Several other communicable diseases are on the verge of eradication. Vaccines are history's most cost-effective healthcare tool and have changed the face of developing countries. It is estimated that vaccines save 5 million lives every year. Besides the obvious benefit of saving lives, vaccines promote healthier people, reduce healthcare costs, treatments and hospitalizations for vaccine-preventable illness is costly, avert illness directly and indirectly through herd immunity, protect children 6 months of age and younger through herd immunity as they cannot be vaccinated. Even though the benefits of vaccines typically outweigh any risk of harm, parents in the last 20 years have been refusing to vaccinate their children for several different reasons. The number one reason is fear. Andrew Wakefield and 12 of his colleagues published a study in the Lancet in 1998 that suggested the MMR vaccine was linked to autism. The report created turmoil in the medical community and had parents worldwide questioning the safety and need for vaccines. Over 200 independent studies have been done between the release of Wakefield's study in 2004, and none of them were able to replicate Wakefield's results. The Institute of Medicine formally rejected the link between vaccines and autism. In January of 2010, Wakefield was stripped from his medical license for falsifying the study results. Even though the 1998 study had been retracted and hundreds of studies found no link between vaccines and autism, as many as 25% of parents still believe that some vaccines cause autism in healthy children. In light of the autism vaccine link, parents began to scrutinize vaccine ingredients, citing their toxic properties. Thimerosal has been removed from all vaccines, even though no evidence of harm has been recorded. Other reasons parents opt out of vaccinating their children include complicated immunization schedules, the assumptions that vaccines overwhelm children's immune systems, lack of experience of infectious diseases. Children's immune systems can handle an enormous amount of antigens, and although vaccines temporarily suppress the immune system, vaccinated children suffer from infections of any kind far less. Parents who have not personally seen or experienced infectious diseases do not fully understand the devastation and permanent damage they cause. Most parents believe that vaccine-preventable diseases are curable and unaware of complications and mortality rates of the diseases. In the last 20 years, ethical issues related to vaccines have begun to surface. Currently, 20 states allow personal belief exemptions for parents' religious, philosophical, and other non-medical objections to vaccines. This causes a dilemma because school-age children are at risk for outbreaks. Regionally unvaccinated children are clumped together, and undereducated and misinformed parents can opt out of vaccines. Immunocompromised kids and kids with other illnesses rely on herd immunity as they aren't eligible for vaccinations. Currently, several states are attempting to mandate a law requiring all medically eligible children to be vaccinated. Theoretically, this violates parents' rights to choose what they deem best for their children. In conclusion, while vaccinations protect communities from communicable diseases, many are still frightened by mythical side effects. There are over 100,000 anti-vaccine websites out there, adding to people's fears. Currently, infectious disease outbreaks are on the rise, such as measles and pertussis, and strong advocacy towards vaccines and factual evidence that prove that vaccines are safe need to be in place to halt the rise of preventable disease.
Yay!